Hey YouTube, you got Stud Style Tarot back up in the building. What's good, y'all? What's good? We got a night owl read, cracking the night. Yeah, just got through putting in some of them last hours over on the opposition. Right, hey. And don't get me wrong, I'm a YouTube viewer too. I love watching a lot of these readers, even though, I get no love. It seemed like, man, the little people are always unseen. No, let me stop. But y'all know what I mean, Sometimes it's a slow grind. But Lord knows I'm thankful and grateful and always been here showing my support, to the veterans of YouTube in these tarot streets. Because believe me, I learned a lot from watching and finally was led to start my channel. So thank you for being an inspiration to so many and being able to now be in those same shoes, to inspire others, to be great. Be the best version of yourself, right? And if you are a truth speaker, an empath, a high priest, high priestess energy, maybe tarot is a calling, right? Being a messenger of spirit. And I'm telling you, I'm grateful and thankful for the honor and the privilege to be able to work for God and being able to channel. I've been channeling my butt off on Bigo because I said I'm not pulling no more cards over there. I mean, I don't really want to talk about the situation, but it's not right how they handle their money affairs. But hey, we have options and choices, right? We can choose to stay in a bad situation. Wow, look at how Spirit led me to seeing some cards that don't belong in this deck. I got it all confused, huh? Wow. I'm like, did I do the same thing over here? Because, hey, I'm telling y'all, it's easy to do. Okay, I didn't. But wow. I just double checked. And I'm like, is this a bigger deck? Wait, hold on. It looks like it is. Okay. Just got to make sure now. Ooh, okay, Spirit. Look, we got cards falling. I'm like, do you want me to take those? Because I just put them back. Let's see what's at the bottom of the deck, y'all. Wow. You see that? Somebody's married. I just want to clear the table. Spirit. Because it's a lot of decks on here, right? I got to make room. So let's make some room. But we also going to see what Spirit talking about too. In the process. Give me 1 second, y'all, because, hey, this energy here was the last energy. And it was talking about, you know, how the collective has matured. And you're standing in your power, standing in your strength. Energy here. Because you know somebody's married. And you know, sometimes when people are married and they cheating in their marriage, when you don't know that someone's married, you can't put the blame. Wow. When I split the deck. Karmic connection. Right. That marriage is a karmic connection. Thank you, Spirit. When I split the deck. When you didn't know somebody was married, you shouldn't be at fault, right? If somebody didn't tell you. I mean, and a lot of times, it's people out here that have children with other people, but they're not married. But then, sometimes now after being with somebody for so long, you know, now that could be considered a common law marriage in a way, you know. So here's where, you know, you had somebody that was cheating on a marriage to a karmic connection. And seeing you, collective, as their divine counterpart. When somebody realizes they chose a karmic, you know, sometimes it's not always so easy to leave. Right, collective? I get it. It's not always so easy to leave. But this is somebody who could be because, wait a minute, what's this card say? Look, when I split the deck, hold on, y'all. It says music, inspiration. Somebody could be writing a song. About this situation. Somebody could be listening to music, a lot of music, and thinking about you heavily. right now. Because they know now you're a soulmate. They know now that this is something that was supposed to be everlasting. This is the image of two people getting married. I mean, she got the wedding gown on, and he's in the suit. Maybe this is somebody that wants to get married to you, but they want out of a karmic connection, because this is somebody who was confused. They said they're really not into her, and that was the energy. They're looking back at you. This confused man wasting your damn time. This is somebody who could have been confused by the karmic. They was over there wasting time. And now thinking about marriage to you. I just heard Spirit say they out here looking at rings. That's crazy. I just heard my spirit guide say somebody might be trying to do a Valentine's Day proposal. This is somebody's energy. This could be you saying F you to somebody. Or maybe they're saying F you to somebody. They got this little ribbon on the finger that says Merry Christmas. Christmas. Merry Christmas. I don't know why I heard Spirit say somebody has said F you to the gift. So now you could be saying F you to the gift. And the gift could be this person thinking they're going to come in and marry you. This is somebody who thinks that they're going to be able to come back with a ring. Collective. And you can be saying F you to that gift. I mean, the bow on the finger, just so I can see the Merry Christmas, is a sign for me. You could be saying F you to this gift of somebody wanting to come back in to marry you, collective, because you feel or they believe now that you're their soulmate. I can't make it up because they're breaking up with a karmic right now. They're breaking up with a karmic. Let me say my prayer, y'all. Angels of the white light, ancestors and guides, thank you so much for your covering and your protection as I channel these messages for the collective. Anybody known or unknown spirit sending any negative energy my way, return it back to the sender spirit and bind it to them 1,000-fold. So mote it be. In the Most High God's name, we pray. Ashe, ashe. Collective, this is deep. Somebody could be breaking up, it says, with you or them, so they can come marry you. That's the story. Because they feel like you are their soulmate. That this was an everlasting love with you. Not with this karmic. That they could have a common law marriage too. Because of children. We got shots fired. Coming out with been sleeping on the couch. Followed by loves attention. And we have all-seeing eye. Collective. Wait, I just want to see something. Okay, yeah, you guys have been able to at least see the cards when I hold them up. Collective. Shots fired. Been sleeping on the couch. This person who loves attention. Straight to the heart. We got the bullet casings on the ground. Shots fired. What's at the bottom of the deck, Spirit? Look, this is the tea for real. Had enough. Had enough. That looks like the divine feminine, right? That's had enough. And using that third eye when it comes to this person that loves attention, the player. I see everything BITCH. I see everything. You know this person. Ooh, why did Spirit just say is a man whore? Thinking that they gonna come marry you? That's wishful thinking, huh, collective? Sounds like it to me. Let's keep going. We're gonna clarify, because this is sounding like a hot mess. For real. Somebody been sleeping on the couch because shots are being fired. Now, I don't know why Spirit told me to grab this deck, but we have vent showing up at the bottom of the deck here. And it says, I have a lot to say about a situation and need a good listener. Somebody wants you to hear them out, collective. They want to vent about that karmic to you. We seem very aligned in a lot of ways. Let's find support within each other. This is somebody who feels like they're part of your community. They want to be part of your community. They feel like I heard they're still connected to you. With the we seem very aligned in a lot of ways. Somebody seeing you like family now. That didn't see you like family. I was just talking about this earlier. You know, maybe because they had that love-hate. You know, energy. Hating that they saw a lot of themselves in you, but they couldn't be true to who they were in a karmic connection. Ooh, Holy Spirit. I can't make it up. We got the false promises at the bottom of the deck. I will tell you what I think you want to hear, even if I know it's not true or attainable. This could have been, or this could be someone still coming in with false promises. So Spirit said they want to come vent to you because they feel like you family, you know, with that community energy. But they still coming in with false promises. This is their true intentions, which is why you've had enough of this bullshit. This person thinking that they could come in talking about they gonna marry you, and that's a false promise. Ooh, because this is somebody who just loves attention, that wants your attention after you've had enough. I see it, Spirit. They want your attention because they done had enough of a karmic. And somebody could be having some health issues. I'm here to support your journey towards wellness and balance. You were somebody, I just heard Spirit say, who was good for their health. You were here to help them live a life of wellness and balance. You were good for their health. But now, see, they need your empathy. They want your empathy. I will provide emotional support and always try to understand you. collective. They need and want your empathy because they're coming in wanting a small favor. This card says, I'm hoping you won't mind helping me with something minor. You see that, y'all? I hope you don't mind helping me with something minor. Status. This card says social standing is very important to me. I'm only interested when you're elevating my image. Wow. This is somebody who is doing anything for clout. And that's why Spirit is telling you to use that all-seeing eye of yours. Because I don't know, I get the feeling of somebody who showed you who they are. They showed you their true colors. This is somebody who is looking to damage you in retaliation for perceived wrongs. Maybe this is somebody who feels like you could be trying to get your revenge now that they need you. This is somebody who thinks they could just come in with a false promise of marriage and still be in this energy of revenge. Yo, this is insane, collective. They want to come in and marry you for clout, but it's really them getting revenge. To a karmic. Wow. Because maybe they feel like that karmic, with the shots fired, did them wrong. This karmic did something that was wrong to them. And they want to come back and marry you as a form of revenge. I got 2 cards for the All-Seeing Eye Collective. We got distraction coming out with future. Wow. Do y'all see that, collective? The distraction card says, I will interfere with your goals and waste your time and energy. The future card says, our paths are destined to align, though the purpose may still be unclear. Perspective at the bottom of the deck. I value your opinion and would appreciate your unique approach to this situation. Wow. This is somebody with that all-seeing eye, I see everything, BITCH. You know that this is somebody who is going to interfere with your goals, which is why your unique approach to this situation could be still no contact because you know they're a distraction. Come through, Holy Spirit. You have a change in perspective. You know, they just coming in to distract you, trying to say they want to marry you, but they're doing it for the status. They know you can help them financially, collective. Right now, this could be somebody who's unemployed. This is somebody who could still be married to someone else, collective. And maybe they need some help paying for a divorce if they've lost their job. A small favor. Can you loan me some money so I can get this divorce? But we got another card still in the deck, y'all. Spirit's telling me to take it. Hospital visit. Y'all see that? This person who's been sleeping on the couch may have just had to go to the hospital for a hospital visit. Wow. Because somebody might be pregnant also. This is getting deep. Woo, somebody over here spreading fake news, huh? Maybe about a pregnancy. Ooh. See, we got the love child in the reverse, landing on top of the status. Yo, I can't make this shit up. We just saw the pregnancy. Somebody is not pregnant, but they lying about being pregnant. I don't know, y'all. Coming out with these three cards. Sex addiction, wingman, mixed signals. Wow. So this is given that somebody's wingman. This is sounding like the karmic. I don't know. This person who wanted to be their wingman, somebody who covers for them, their partner in crime. Somebody who had a sex addiction. They could be giving this person mixed signals because I'm hearing they not trying to let this person go. Wow. This wingman, this person maybe they got with for status. You know, the status card says, once again, social standing is very important to me. I'm only interested when you're elevating my image. So this could have been somebody who thought getting with a karmic was going to elevate their image. But it was somebody that they had a sex addiction to. Somebody that maybe they liked having sex with. That's giving them mixed signals. Now, by trying to say that they pregnant. I know it's a lot. Uh-huh. But it's fake news. Remember? It's fake news. Bottom of the deck, see? And it's because this person's trying to put your past person under some pressure right now. This is putting a lot of pressure on this masculine energy because they really want to come be with you. But the karmic could be karmicing, putting this person under a lot of pressure to stay with them with the mixed signals. Yo. Ooh, okay, I'll take it. I was just talking about this love-hate energy in my last message I just gave y'all. That love-hate. This is somebody who you may feel like you have a love-hate relationship with. Bottom of the deck, y'all, I can't make it up. You may feel like you have a love-hate, or they had a love-hate for you. And thinking that they could come back in to distract you. Oh, that is a confirmation for real of what I was talking about on Bigo. I was channeling this energy of somebody who, you know how sometimes people say, you get on my nerves, but they love you. You know, and then I was even kind of asking, you know, the audience over there, has there ever been someone that irked your soul, but you love them? You know, and I'm like, that's that love-hate. And here we go right here, coming out to describe somebody that you're going to have your third eye all the way open with. Because they want to come in to distract you in the future. You see what I'm saying? Our paths are destined to align though the purpose may still be unclear. And the purpose here is that you've learned your lesson about people who operate in this love-hate energy. And you've had enough. It's too late. It's too late for this person to come back to you thinking that they're going to get revenge for their wingman. Because remember, we saw the revenge, right? Like they doing this. They coming in towards you out of revenge because their wingman is giving them mixed signals now, saying they pregnant, but they really not. Collective, this sound like a hot mess, you know, and that's why now they're sleeping on the couch. Oh, wait, Spirit, I'm going to get some tarot on this, and then I got to go. Okay, y'all? This is a mess. This is somebody who is unemployed and they're in debt. Thank you, Spirit. Someone told me to grab this deck for a reason. And it's because that's your energy, collective. Walking away. You've had enough. It's too late. It's too late to come in to apologize for your sex addiction to your best friend, somebody who was your wingman. This is you healing, collective, in this Four of Swords energy. You healing your heart. You're resting right now. Stress-free. This is somebody who sound like they got a lot of stress, a lot of baggage. If they got bad credit and they're unemployed, collective, that's a lot. And they're in this energy of love, hate? Really? The audacity. The audacity for them to be saying that they heartbroken right now. They heartbroken about a third party. That wingman, that best friend. They heartbroken right now because maybe this karmic partner got pregnant by one of their friends. Somebody they knew. Which is why they want to get revenge. Two of Cups energy coming out. Wow. And them still being confused. Seven of Cups plus those 2 cups makes 9 cups. Somebody now seeing you as a wish fulfillment. But you've walked away. You've ended things. You know your worth. Thank you, Spirit, for that confirmation. You walked away. You know your worth. But this is somebody who's still trying to say you're their soulmate. Funny how I still have the soulmate energy over here. And we got it coming out right here with that 2 of Cups. I mean, it's just funny, you know. Yeah. This is somebody who is not happy in this Four of Cups energy. You're in the Four of Swords. They're in the Four of Cups. Bored and discontent because there's no elevation, there's no growth. There's lies and deceit. There's shots being fired. Meanwhile, somebody is seeing you as this Ten of Pentacles, the legacy. I keep hearing that generational wealth. We got two cards, y'all. Three of Cups coming out with Eight of Swords. I think this is somebody who's trapped in their head about a third party. Trapped in their head. Yep, there we go with the 9 swords. Not too far behind that 8 of swords, right? Somebody who's stressed the fuck out because they chose this third party. This is somebody who could be stressed the fuck out because they can't stop thinking about wanting a reconciliation with you. This is somebody who's being haunted by their actions, by their decisions, not able to sleep at night. Thank you, Spirit, for that confirmation. They are not able to sleep at night because they're haunted by their decisions. They chose the third party. There's still a third party. With that 3 of Cups, okay, I'll take it. And you want me to take that one? Okay, Spirit. First card Spirit told me to take was the Queen of Swords. That could be your energy, collective. Wow. Queen of Swords, 2 of Wands. That's you, collective, choosing another path. Even though you could be a 2 of Cups for them, you're choosing another path and protecting this legacy, this divine inheritance that this past person knows they could have with you. And that would get them out of this debt. Because they're needing a small favor. But collective, after the energy that Spirit showed me of the false promises, this could be somebody who still may try to give you a false promise with that marriage energy. You know, in the future, you know, them possibly being a distraction in your life in the future. Because they see you winning. They could see you in this 10 of Pentacles energy already by yourself. without them. And you're moving on. We got the number 4. We have, that's the Mercury energy. And we have the Scorpio energy. So Mercury represents Gemini and Virgo, which is magician energy. The magician can be a Gemini or Virgo energy. And it's giving that there's an emperor. You're manifesting an emperor because there's been an ending to this person that wants a small favor from you. You could be manifesting a real twin flame, a real soulmate with this magician energy. And these 2 dice landing on the 2 of Cups. This is my closing energy, y'all. You know, when I roll the dice, we closing out with this. You're manifesting a soulmate that is a twin after an ending to a past energy. Because we see that you're in this Queen of Swords energy when it comes to them. And it's because you've had enough of the mixed signals. Maybe this person gave you mixed signals when they chose a wingman over you because of a sex addiction, only to now not be manifesting anything in their life with the love child coming out in the reverse. Their manifestations are not coming through, and that could be because somebody done lost their job. They don't have no money coming in. This is all about money here. Somebody needs money, and that's why they want to come back, collective. But it's too late. We see that here. And there's been an ending with the death card, or the death energy. Scorpio is the death and regeneration energy. But in this case, somebody's having to transform, have a transformation as a result of a karmic debt that they have to pay. All right, collective. Till the next time. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Thank you in advance. Namaste.